the Winchester Mystery House. Even the name sends shivers down your spine. Located in San Jose, California, this sprawling mansion is not your typical historical landmark. It stands as a testament to the strange and the unexplained. Whispers of restless spirits and bizarre occurrences have circulated for over a century. Is it truly haunted by the ghosts of those killed by Winchester rifles? Or is it something else entirely? Let's step inside and explore the mysteries of this enigmatic place. The Winchester Mystery House is more than just a house. It's a labyrinth of twisting corridors, staircases leading to nowhere, and doors that open into walls. There are windows overlooking other rooms, and a seance room where Sarah Winchester supposedly communicated with the dead. But why was this architectural marvel built? What drove Sarah Winchester to this relentless construction, day and night, for 38 years? People say that the house is a reflection of Sarah's troubled mind. They say she was haunted by guilt and fear. She believed the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles sought revenge. The house, they claim, was her attempt to confuse these spirits, to keep them at bay. But are these just stories, or is there something more to them? Sarah Winchester was born into privilege and wealth. Her father invented the Winchester rifle, a firearm that brought the family immense fortune. She was married to William Winchester, the heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. Life seemed idyllic, but fate, it seemed, had other plans for Sarah. Tragedy struck when Sarah's infant daughter, Annie, died from a rare illness. The loss devastated Sarah, leaving her emotionally fragile. Years later, fate dealt another cruel blow. Her husband, William, succumbed to tuberculosis. Sarah was utterly alone, drowning in grief and despair. Seeking solace and answers, Sarah turned to the spiritualism movement, popular at the time. She consulted a medium in Boston who claimed to communicate with the dead. The medium told Sarah that a curse plagued her family, a consequence of the lives taken by Winchester rifles. The spirits of those killed, the medium warned, were seeking revenge. The medium's words sent chills down Sarah's spine. The curse, the medium explained, could only be appeased by a continuous construction of a grand mansion. The spirits, restless and vengeful, would be kept at bay as long as the building continued. With a mix of fear and desperation, Sarah clung to this sliver of hope.
The spirits are restless, Sarah. They demand a grand mansion, ever-changing to keep them at bay.
She left Connecticut and traveled west, finally settling on a sprawling farmhouse in San Jose, California. This property would become the Winchester Mystery House. Following the medium's instructions, Sarah began the relentless construction. She believed it was the only way to appease the angry spirits. Day and night, hammers pounded, saws screeched, and the house grew ever more bizarre. Rooms were built, then sealed off, staircases ended abruptly, and windows looked out onto other walls. The house became a physical manifestation of Sarah's tormented mind, a desperate attempt to outwit the spirits she believed were after her. The Winchester Mystery House is an architectural enigma. With its sprawling wings, turrets, and gables, it seems to defy logic and design. The house boasts 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, 47 fireplaces, and 40 staircases. But many of these features serve no practical purpose.
There are doors that open to brick walls, windows overlooking other rooms, and staircases that lead to the ceiling. One staircase features 7 flights with steps just 2 inches high. It's believed Sarah, who suffered from arthritis, used this staircase to navigate the house more easily.
The house is also filled with symbolism and superstition. Sarah was obsessed with the number 13. Many staircases have 13 steps. Windows are divided into 13 panes, and there are 13 bathrooms in the house. She believed these details would confuse the vengeful spirits and keep them at bay. Delving into Sarah's psyche, grief, guilt, or madness. What drove Sarah Winchester to this architectural madness? Was it grief over the loss of her husband and child? Or was it the guilt over the lives claimed by the Winchester rifle?
Some experts believe Sarah suffered from a mental illness, perhaps exacerbated by her personal tragedies. They point to the house's chaotic design as evidence of her disturbed mental state. The constant construction, the illogical features, and the obsession with symbolism, they argue, are signs of a mind in turmoil.
But others believe Sarah was a shrewd businesswoman, using the house's notoriety to fuel her own wealth and legacy. They argue that Sarah, far from being a victim of circumstance, was a master manipulator, using the stories of hauntings and curses to attract tourists and increase the value of her property.
Whatever the truth, one thing is certain. Sarah Winchester was a complex and enigmatic figure.
Ghostly encounters. Tales from the Winchester Mystery House. Over the years, countless visitors and employees have reported strange and unsettling experiences in the Winchester Mystery House. Footsteps echo through the empty halls, doors slam shut on their own, and cold spots send chills down the spines of even the most skeptical.
One of the most haunted areas is said to be Sarah Winchester's seance room. It's here that Sarah supposedly communicated with the spirits, seeking guidance and forgiveness. Visitors have reported feeling a presence in the room, a cold spot that lingers even on the warmest of days.
Another hot spot is the basement. Legend has it that this is where the angriest spirits reside, trapped within the house's foundation. Workers have reported tools going missing, only to reappear in impossible places. Some even claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the dimly lit corners. Section 7. Paranormal Investigations. Unveiling the Truth. The Winchester Mystery House has attracted the attention of paranormal investigators from around the world.
Armed with EMF readers, EVP recorders, and thermal cameras, we come seeking evidence of the supernatural, hoping to prove or disprove the legends.
Some investigators claim to have captured EVPs of disembodied voices, while others have documented unexplained temperature fluctuations and electromagnetic anomalies. Photographs taken inside the house often reveal strange orbs and mists that defy explanation.
However, skeptics argue that these findings are inconclusive. They point to the house's age, its unusual construction, and the power of suggestion as possible explanations for the reported phenomena. They argue that the human mind is easily tricked, especially in environments that are already steeped in stories of hauntings and the paranormal.
Section 8. The Power of Belief. Haunted or hoax? Is the Winchester Mystery House truly haunted? Or is it all a product of Sarah Winchester's grief, guilt, and perhaps even madness? The answer, like the house itself, remains a mystery. There's no denying the strange and unsettling occurrences that have been reported within its walls. The unexplained noises, the cold spots, the feelings of being watched. These experiences are difficult to dismiss as mere coincidence. But are these experiences evidence of restless spirits? Or are they simply the result of our own imaginations, fueled by the house's eerie history and the power of suggestion? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between. Perhaps the house is a conduit, a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin. Perhaps it's a place where our own fears and beliefs manifest in tangible ways. Section 9. Sarah's Legacy, a house forever shrouded in mystery. Sarah Winchester died in 1922 at the age of 82. She left behind a legacy as enigmatic and perplexing as the house she built. The Winchester Mystery House, once her sanctuary and her prison, became a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world. People come to marvel at its architectural oddities, to experience its eerie atmosphere, and to catch a glimpse of the spirits that are said to roam its halls. The house has been featured in countless books, documentaries, and even a Hollywood horror film. But despite all the attention, the Winchester Mystery House remains an enigma. Its secrets, like the motives of the woman who built it, remain elusive. The house stands as a testament to the power of belief, to the enduring allure of the unknown, and to the mysteries that lie hidden in the shadows of our world. Section 10. Conclusion: the enduring allure of the Winchester Mystery House. The Winchester Mystery House is more than just a haunted house. It's a symbol of the human need to make sense of the unexplainable, to find meaning in tragedy, and to believe in something beyond ourselves. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the power of this place. Its twisting corridors and unexplained phenomena whisper to something deep within us, reminding us that some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved. The Winchester Mystery House will continue to fascinate and frighten us for generations to come. It's a place where the lines between reality and imagination blur, where the past and present collide, and where the spirits of the living and the dead may forever walk side by side.